We'll say good morning. Today is Sunday, November 5th, 2023. It's about 7:30 a.m. So I want to talk about the chances that our rain will continue to decrease. I know yesterday may not have seemed like a decrease in rain. It rained much of the day, but the rainfall was generally light when it happened. So that led to lower rain totals. Of course, Friday we got in the 4 to 5 inch range. If I can share the screen here, and show you what we got yesterday, starting with our map. This map's going to look a little weird. I'm going to talk about why in a moment, but starting with West Bay, a little over an inch, and going up towards West End, almost an inch. Sandy Bay, ignore that one, watch that one, 1.5 inches, up towards Mud Hole, 1 1/3 inches, Hottest Sparrow, 1.5 inches, and East Side, generally 1.5 inches of rain. And if I can make this thing go over here, Utila, almost 2 inches. This one's been off and on, so I don't know if I can trust that one. So almost 2 inches of rain. Less than we had the day before, but with all the rain we've had previously, still not good. I was over in Pandytown yesterday and saw some landslides, some that were on the road, so not a good situation. We still need to secure our cliffs. I know there's a lot of those around the island. Right here, it's hard to get out of Jonesville Point. We have a lot of mud leading up to the bridge, and it's very difficult to get out. So I know the municipalities have a lot of work to do coming up. Want to give them a little hope that a little less rain, but this rain is going to be kind of stubborn, and it's going to want to hold on, especially for the first part of this coming week. We have more hope for the last half of next week. Let's go over to our satellite. In some ways, this looks a lot like a satellite we saw yesterday morning, unfortunately, but in some ways it's a little different. Our storm this morning is more centered to our north, so most of the rain is up here north of us. We're just on the edge, either sprinkling or not a lot of rain right now at 7:30. And you can see a little gap in the rain coming up. We may see a little sun, I don't know, in this little gap around 8. And then we have this next round. And if that holds together, then 8:30, 9 o'clock, mid-morning, we would be in for another round of showers. Let's look at the radar and see if that gives us any better idea as to what's coming. Again, we're on the edge of the radar, so it's kind of hard to tell. There's the rain to our north. Here's what looks to be a little bit of a gap. Here's that next round of rain that could come mid-morning. Let's talk about the rain we've already gotten this morning. I get a lot of messages asking me, why isn't my community reporting rain? A couple of reasons. I'm dependent on these electronic monitoring stations that people voluntarily buy. They're about $200 a piece, and connect to either Wonderground, which is one website owned by the Weather Channel, or Ambient Weather, which makes perhaps the best weather station there is, at least at an affordable price. So this morning, we're showing near 1 inch since midnight in Utila. This reporting station obviously doesn't work. And that's another problem we have, is reporting stations that don't work. West side, far west side, generally 1/10 of an inch, not much rain this morning. As we get towards Sandy Bay, Hottest Sparrow, 1/3 of an inch. Then we had quite a heavy shower just after midnight. It woke me up about 12:30 this morning. 1 inch or so on the east side is what we had just after midnight this morning. Let's talk about what we can look forward to today. This is rainfall through midnight tonight. The Euro is calling for about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches of rain. So a similar amount to yesterday. The GFS, 1.5 inches with a lot of rain to our west. The icon is going to want to give us more rain than we really want to talk about. Let's hope it's wrong. Today, not so bad, about 1 inch of rain. As we go into the first part of next week, though, let me go here. I've already got it set up for Monday's rain. Again, the Euro's being kind to us, and 1/2 inch of rain on Monday. GFS, a little worse. Now, a lot of this, I have to say, comes just after midnight on Monday morning. The GFS wants to give a storm, a pretty heavy storm north of Puerto Cortez, bringing us about 1.5 inches of rain, but most of that should be before sunrise on Monday morning. The icon has a more general area of 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain over us for Monday. On Tuesday, during the day on Tuesday, if we can go forward in time, icon again hanging on with 1.5 inches of rain, but other computer models start looking better for us on Tuesday, 1/2 inch GFS, and the euro about 1/2 inch. Go to Wednesday. I'm going to get to midnight on Wednesday, which is actually Thursday. So midnight on Wednesday, 1/4 to 1/2 inch euro, GFS 1/2 inch. Again, the icon 1.5 inches. Thursday's our day that looks to be the best day of next week. Even the icon's only 1/4 inch, and the GFS much less. We're on the edge of having no rain on Thursday, and the euro 1/10 inch. So something to hope for, a day with no rain. It's going to be hard to come by during the rainy season, at least this part of it. Talk about sea state. Right now, we're at 4 feet. This is Las Palmas on the south side, and this is Whitehall on the north side. You can see we're 3 to 4 feet this morning. So tonight, with this little bit of a storm, the GFS is wanting to give us, it creates a little bit more waves tonight, but as we get into tomorrow, 3 to 4 feet still, Tuesday 3 feet, a little bit of an inclination towards lower seas, especially at the end of the week. Now, let's talk about next weekend. There's still a thought of a storm coming the end of next weekend. Especially the GFS is picking up on this. So let's start today, and we can see this little storm that the GFS is trying to boil up west of us, bringing us a little bit of rain, especially tonight. And you can just see this rain kind of hanging on through the first part of the week, but clearing out the end of the week. And as we get into Sunday, you can see a low pressure system building off the Mosquito Coast and coming around. And according to the GFS, even getting some circulation as we get into the first part of not this coming week, but the week after that, and then going up through Yucatan. Obviously, the other models are not picking up on a tropical storm, but they are picking up on the idea that the end of next week and the first of the following week could be stormier. Again, the euro, rain hanging on through the first part of the week, getting less and less as the week goes on. And as we get towards the end of the weekend, you can see the rain building, especially on Sunday night into Monday, and a little storm concentrated to our west, but not a tropical cyclone. Icon, again, something similar. This is the one that really wants to hang on to the rain even through Wednesday, but even it is saying towards Thursday, things clear up. And here comes that next storm towards Sunday, just increased rain showers. And of course, combined with this, we do have a mild norther. You can see the isobars there as they come down. So let's summarize. Rainfall continues, hopefully a little bit of a break for the next hour, 9-ish. It looks like another storm may be coming. Another inch or maybe a little bit more today. Monday, Tuesday, still the inclination is to say rain hangs around and we have showers in and out, hopefully some periods of sun those days. As we get towards Wednesday and Thursday, things look better. Thursday, the best day of the week upcoming. Winds and seas calming as the week goes on. And something to watch towards the end of next weekend and the first of the following week, a storm. So let's keep in touch, and thanks for following. Oh, thanks for getting me up to 1,020 subscribers on YouTube. That's great work, you guys. And don't forget to check us out on patreon.com/Roatan Weather if you want to support our site. Okay, you guys have a good day.